In the year 1054, two church leaders excommunicated each other. That is the story most people know. But that moment did not split Christianity. Politics did. Empires did. And 1,000 years of slow-burn rivalry finally exploded. By the end of this video, you will understand why Catholics and Orthodox Christians are still divided today, and why this was never just about theology. Part 1. The myth of the sudden split. The East-West Schism is often described as a single event. That is misleading. By the time of 1054, the Christian world had already been drifting apart for centuries. The Western Church spoke Latin, the Eastern Church spoke Greek. They read different theologians, they prayed differently, they governed themselves differently. Rome inherited the mindset of a legal empire. Constantinople inherited the mindset of a philosophical one. This matters because theology never develops in a vacuum. It develops inside culture. Part 2. The theological flashpoints. There were three major theological tensions. First, papal authority. Rome increasingly claimed universal jurisdiction over the entire church. The East accepted Rome as first among equals, but rejected supreme authority. This was not a minor disagreement. It was a fundamentally different vision of how Christ governs his church. Second, the Filioque clause. The West added language to the Nicene Creed stating that the Holy Spirit proceeds from the Father and the Son. The East rejected this addition, not only on theological grounds, but because it was done unilaterally. Third, liturgical differences. Leavened bread versus unleavened bread. Different fasting practices. Different clerical disciplines. None of these alone caused this, but together, they created resentment. Part 3. Politics turns theology into war. Here is where history gets uncomfortable. The Roman Empire never truly died. It split. The West collapsed. The East survived. Constantinople saw itself as the real continuation of Rome. The papacy, increasingly independent in the West, began filling the power vacuum left by fallen emperors. This created competition. When Crusaders sacked Constantinople in 1204, that competition turned into trauma. Christian armies looted, Christian churches, relics were stolen, icons were desecrated. From the Eastern perspective, this was not a misunderstanding, it was betrayal. That wound has never fully healed. Part 4. 1054 was a symptom, not the cause. The mutual excommunications were symbolic. They were not even considered permanent at the time, but symbols matter. They hardened identities. They formalized division. They gave political cover to separation that had already happened culturally. By the time anyone tried to reconcile, trust was gone. Part 5. Why this still matters today. This is not ancient trivia. Catholics and Orthodox still disagree on authority, ecclesiology, and governance. Ecumenical dialogue continues, but reunification remains distant. Modern conflicts in Eastern Europe often carry religious memory beneath political language. Church identity is tied to national identity in ways the modern West often underestimates. If you want to understand today's Christian divisions, you have to understand this rupture. Closing. The East-West Schism was not a theological accident. It was a collision of empire, culture, and belief. If this video clarified something you were never taught, pause for a second and hit like. It helps us reach people who think this split was just about bread and footnotes. Next, we will look at another controversy that reshaped Christianity from the inside.